Hey everybody, it's April 23rd, and this is technically the part where I tell you that I made progress and had an awesome day today. But I did not. Well, let's unpack that. My day today was actually a very good day. I went to British Lit. I even did a post for class that I hadn't originally planned to do, but I need the points. I got this morning and I was like, you know what, let's do a post. You read the sonnets? Do a post about the sonnets. So I did a post about the sonnets, went to journalism today, right? Hardly did any other reading, participated in class, it was fine. I read enough, I took notes today in class, so I can bring something to the table for Thursday. That was good. Came back, gave a tour between classes. Great tour. Awesome. Talked to my boss about having a desk job in my residence hall next semester. She's like, yeah, I know you're so interested. Cool. When I'm done interviewing all these other people, we will look and see what's going on. Bam. Awesome. Cool beans, right? Awesome. Also, I went to the coolest event today. There was a slam poetry thing that happened downtown. I went with my friend Sarah and this guy Alex from our class, our poetry class. We're all in poetry class together. And Sarah competed, Alex competed as well, and they both did really well. Sarah actually got second place in the overall competition. She gets to go on to the semifinals or something, happening next Tuesday, which I'm probably going to. But you know, it was seven different people competed at this one. 3 of them get to go on. Like, it's really cool. I enjoy slam poetry, like the aspect of it. It's super neat. Like, it's just a whole another aspect of something that, you know, not everybody can tap into, but it's definitely a tappable resource, if that makes any sense at all. Like, listening is inspiring. Hearing, like, their messages and what they say and how they say it and what they have the ability to say. Super interesting, and it's just like a variety of different subject matters that come up. Obviously, it's poetry, it's art, it's writing, it's like all these things have so many different facets that you can tap into and that you do and use in these sorts of ways or whatever, and it's just really cool. Sarah is a slam poet. Alex is actually a songwriter slash rapper. He writes song lyrics and he raps, or he's getting into rap and that kind of thing. But like getting into spoken word seems hard. One of Sarah's friends, Paul, competed tonight and he was fantastic. But you know, he was asking, like, are you a writer? I was like, yeah. He was like, why don't you do something? I was like, I don't feel like I can access, like, that's not an area that I feel like I can actually, like, do. Apparently I can. Apparently my poems have potential to do this, and I'm like, I don't get it. Why the fuck is the sound on? I'm pretty sure I turned the sound off. The event itself was awesome. I enjoyed being there. It was cool. Different subjects, you know, just like a really cool place. Like, it was like this back room in this bar that's downtown. It was awesome. It was like swanky, it's like rugged swanky, if that makes any sense. It was super nice. I don't even remember what the place is called. You know, there are groups of people, and they have similarities. Obviously, we're drawn to things that are similar to us. Sometimes we're drawn to things that are opposite. But more or less, we want to have something in common with the people that we're interacting with. Just so it's like a common bond, so you can kind of build from there. All of us have writing in common. We are writers, whether like what we write might be different, but we are writers. So that's base tier, tier 1. Then we have tier 2, which are poets, which we are all still in, right? Tier 3, we have spoken word poets. I am not there. I am completely gone. Tier 3 is the spoken poets, so just everybody in their room, and they all just have like this, I don't know, just like they have something to be passionate about, and I don't understand why it's so hard. I can't even articulate what I'm thinking, feeling, experiencing right now. I was listening to Sarah and Alex talk in the car. Like, they were talking about like different music, hip-hop, through the centuries, blah blah blah, you know, like stuff. First of all, not really into hip-hop slash rap. Not like that's never been my area. I'm definitely a current top 40s kind of person. Sometimes I get like some alternative, electro, indie, whatever have you in there, but generally speaking, I'm definitely a more mainstream musical person. And you know, they're talking, and they're like on the solo, they're just grooving, and then like they easily can slip from like hip hop into the spoken word poetry because it's all very similar, and it's just all kind of there. And I'm just like, this is beyond me. I don't have this talent. I don't have this ability. You know, I'm really just sick of feeling inadequate. That's what it all boils down to. I feel like so often that I am in this position doing something that I like to do, or doing something that I want to excel in, and you know, and then somebody just kind of like breezes by and just like flies by, and you're like, oh, look at that bitch being all super awesome and epic and fucking wonderful, and you're like, but here I am in my little rowboat in the fucking ocean, going nowhere but in a fucking circle. We're not even like moving in a circle, you're just like spinning the boat around in place. It's literally what I feel like. I'm spinning in place in my little jankety ass rowboat in the middle of the ocean, and everybody else is just like cruising to Boca because they're fucking awesome. They're gonna go have a fucking vacation. I don't even know what the hell Boca is, but it's a place. They're going to Boca. I'm not. And I want to feel not inadequate. And you know, it probably starts with me. That's a fucking problem. That's a problem. Because my subject is not something that's like hardcore hitting. My poetry is not to like ask a question, make you think about the way the universe is. My poems are not political. They are not trying to make social change. Like I don't write for society's betterment. I don't write to make things better. I write for me. I'm a very personal poet. All the poems that I have are about boys, experiences that I've had with boys, experiences that I have not had with boys, but would like to have with boys, experience that I will never have with boys. I don't know. It's always about a male, or it's about something that's ideal, or like, you know, I don't have too much of a frame of reference. Not everything I've written is true, everything I've written is plausible, but you know, just like, why can't I just like, I don't feel like it's good enough. Like, I like writing poetry, and I write poetry regardless. It's just something I do. Sometimes I need to write a poem, and sometimes I write a poem, and sometimes I can't write a poem when I need to write a poem, and it's just like this fucking debacle. But then it's like, I do it anyway, and then I have all these pieces of me in these pages, but then I can't be proud of them. Like at certain points of the poem, or when it's done, I'm like, that was relieving, that felt good, or this is a really good piece, you know, I like this. Or you read it sometime later and you're like, yeah, I really like this still, like, you know, this is good. But it's like, just because you're doing this doesn't mean you're good at it. And I feel like I'm doing it, but I'm not good at it. And I want to be good at it, and I want people to think that I'm good at it, which in itself is kind of obsolete, but like, I want to reach people. Ultimately, I guess, like, I'm not writing for social change, but I want to be able to write for myself and in turn affect other people. This entire blog was an existential crisis. I don't even know if that's the correct word to use, but you know, I just had some feels, and you know, I thought I'd share. Having a bit of a personal crisis, as always. I feel like I've been having nothing but crisis after crisis these past few weeks, and I have like 2 or 3 more weeks of school left, and it's just going to be so much easier to have a crisis because I'm going to be literally ready to explode. Stress is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I will leave you here on this abnormally long vlog. Thanks for stopping by and watching this, clicking this. Sorry, I just completely lost everything. But I will be here with you guys tomorrow. Bye.